Whoops. All right, can I be heard or no? Okay, I guess I can. All right, this time is the mic super low. Something new. One second. All right, back. Okay, Blaze, you said good balance. Like, music ain't overwhelming. All right. Well, okay. If everything's good, then cool. Not gonna do one of those YouTube intros where you take a long ass time to get to the point. Nah, Zone. My mic is actually really good. I'm just technically deficient, and I work in IT. Go figure. Anyway, yeah. So I know y'all saw that crazy ass thumbnail. Y'all, I looked up on that thumbnail. That shit. So I was dabbling with the AI, trying to. I got delayed repeat. What? 1 second. Let me see. Wait. You sure about that? Let me hold on. Give me a second. I think Rocky fucking with me. Nope. Nope, he ain't fucking with me. Okay. 1 second. I gotta find out why it's doing that. All right, what about now? I need to find out where that delayed repeat is coming from, because I have no idea. I'm drinking on a cappuccino. Okay, it was good. So it was or was not delay repeating? Was it music wise or my voice? I didn't have a repeat on my end. Okay, so Rocky hearing things. A slight bleed in the. Wait a minute. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Let me see who over here. Oh, nigga. Okay, you in the Zoom. Got it. I got it. That's why you got the delay. All right. Never mind. All right. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, looked up on that thumbnail. Scoured the internet. You know, you looking for photos and shit, right? I was gonna have AI do it for me, and I had all the keywords, punched in. And I kept fiddling with it, and and I was looking for seed photos. You know, you grab some seed photos and shit. I grabbed like photos of Young Thug, all the niggas that's in jail, and tried to like get a thumbnail made. Lo and behold, I come across this nigga. No AI needed at all. This nigga he did this photo all by himself. This nigga, like this is what I think about. This is the picture in my head that I have when I hear internet niggas who claim that they not internet niggas talk about how tough they is. This is what it looks like to me in my brain. And this shit just came out. It was almost like the internet was reading my mind. This nigga is on a compact Presario. You know how old that computer is? Look at that bitch. It got boombox speakers on the side of that motherfucker, like dog ears. Look at that. He got the CRT. He got the fat booty monitor. Pause. Look at that bitch. This nigga got CDs on the desk. Look at how little that desk is. Look at that shit. This nigga got all his money covering the keyboard, so you know he not typing shit. He probably in the old Yahoo, spade rooms where niggas just be playing spades. This nigga just got his finger on the mouse with his money on the keyboard, a notepad for just probably trying to get at these ugly assholes that was on the internet in the early days, writing their numbers down. Look at this nigga. Hat backward, big ass chain, AK on the top of that motherfucker. And it probably don't shoot. The firing pin probably broke. But it's there. Just to show you niggas that he really about that life. This is the shit this is the photo of in my head that I have of these internet tough niggas. This shit is funny. So this is why. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to edit a photo real hard. Had an AI do most of the work for me. No, I did not do. I ain't need to do none of that. You niggas is welcome to borrow this photo, nigga. I will. Hell, I'll even. I'll put the original on my page on my community tab. You can just download that bitch and put whatever words you want in there. But yeah, this shit is crazy. My guy got his fitted on with the stripes. He really out there. I don't know what gang he is because he ain't wearing blue or red. So he probably one of them old school niggas. But anyway, look at your boy. Niggas used to, like, you ever seen jail photos where it's one dude squatting? This nigga, he got a deep squat with the peace sign up or one finger. That's this nigga. That is this nigga right here, man. So, yeah. Anyway, the thumbnail was perfect. So fuck it. Stream called E-Block. I mean, I don't think it's that hard to figure out what I meant by E-Block. Niggas then turned the internet into the block. Maybe I should have put I-Block, but E-Block more apt, I guess. And anyway, so one of dude, man, I got so much shit on my brain right now. So all of the people that was arguing against the hoes is winning, they all on bitch first panels now. Y'all notice that? Think about it. All the niggas that was talking about hoes ain't winning, like all the people arguing against it, right? Ever since the bullshit came about. All of these niggas are on bitch first panels now. But hoes ain't winning. All the niggas claiming that hoes ain't winning are no longer claiming red pill. You feel me? Okay, just please, if you don't do anything else tonight, just listen to what I'm saying about this particular shit here. All the niggas that was claiming hoes ain't winning, they don't even know a red pill anymore. These niggas acting brand new. Take them out the pack. They all acting brand new. Niggas did dropped every single bit of motherfucking manosphere adjacent talking points. These niggas are like they literally brand new niggas, and I mean the old niggas, like people we respect around this motherfucker. Then completely flipped, acting like they don't even know what this shit is even about. Niggas got amnesia, selective amnesia. But hoes ain't winning. All the niggas claiming as a man, as talking points. I know y'all, we should play a drinking game. The next time y'all listen to one of these bitch first ass streams, every time somebody say as a man, you gotta take a sip. Get your favorite. Don't do this. If you got tequila in your house, just don't do it. You're gonna die. But if you got like vodka, maybe some brandy, motherfucking, you know, little bit of that dark shit. Just take a sip. Every time you hear the words "as a man," all these as a man niggas are arguing day one bullshit with women all over again. And they still got the same day one as a man ass talking points. And the crazy part about it, the most common thing to do on these panels is ask the chick her opinion or how she feels, and then when she answers, tell her that she doesn't want what she's actually telling you and showing you that she wants, because they don't know any better. So you ask her, what is your favorite color? As yellow. That's not true. You don't like yellow. I just said I like yellow. Yeah, but you don't like yellow because I saw you wearing red shoes. This is these niggas' logic. Everything in the bitch house yellow. She done painted the walls yellow. Her shower curtains yellow. She got yellow pillows, yellow blankie. She bought all her motherfucking baby clothes in yellow. But she wore red shoes one day. So she's a fucking liar. She don't like yellow. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. She don't know no better. She's saying shit. Let me ask you another question. Okay. What do you like in a man? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's not true. You like this. Nigga. This is what day one shit. Like the same shit niggas was doing years ago when chicks first started showing up on panels. They still doing this shit. Reset era. Again, this is the common bullshit. Ask a chick what she likes, how she feels about something, and as soon as she answers, respond with, "No, you don't. You like what I said you like. Even though I asked you, what do you like?" Bro, it's so bad out here. Niggas is going to Kendra G for bitch assistance. And then claiming that it's an experiment for content. You know who else did an experiment for content? And we clowned this nigga for about, I don't know, 2 weeks. Glenn Cam, remember? He did an experiment for content. Yeah, why you put your hair in a ponytail? You don't like ponytails. So think about it. So we to the point where we going to Kendra G for bitch assistance. Come on. And then we got another drinking game. As soon as you hear "in the long run," you gotta take another drink. These in the long run ass niggas. What long run are we talking about? What's the long run? Are we talking about the long run where the bitch spend the years that you'd prefer to be with her, or the years that would be preferable? I'll say that. The years that are preferable to be in a relationship. But instead of that, instead of them spending those years with you, they spend those years getting it in until they can't no more. And then they get with the first nigga that's gonna say yes because he starved out. We talking about that long run? We talking about the long run where they skip the optimal time to have healthy kids until they like 40 something and then have fucking tism babies and little weirdo motherfuckers that they don't watch anyway, even in their 40s. That's the long run. We talking about the long run where bitches can still get married at 40 plus. to pretty much anybody they decide to get married to. And had them niggas pay for the kids that was created by her and not you. That long run. We talking about that long run? Cause bitches gonna lose in the long run, right? Cause in the long, are we talking about the long run where nigga say, still going, one's in the chat. Is that the long run we talking about? That long run. Still going, one's in the chat. Still going? They gonna lose in the long run, right? So who's still going? One's in the chat, one's in the chat, one's in the chat. That long run. These in the long run ass niggas. This is what I'm talking about. The in the long run niggas, everything I just said, but they gonna lose in the long run. In the long run. You know, it's like, thought about something. So another thing just hit me, right? You got the y'all have to notice all of the religified, magical, conservatard niggas online now. Everybody got this angle of trying to church a bitch back to the table. You know, you trying to church a bitch back to the table. And so here's what, I know I've had my classes with religious people. And the reason I'm so hard on religion at times, it's not because of anything that I lightly think about. I don't lightly think this shit over. It's not some shit that I just, just glance and then I just go with whatever bullshit is on my brain. I think substantially about this shit because I used to be religious. Because you don't have a choice. You're kind of raised in it. Let's just say something we've done as a species affects the planet in such a way as to like slowly or quickly extinguish life as we know it, to the degree that like the cockroach is gonna get the last laugh and inherit the future we thought was ours, right? What is religion's proposed answer to that? Because let go and let God ain't good enough. It's like, so basically I'm at where it's like, where's the respect for the home that your creator provided for you? So like so it's one of those things where the assumption is always that there's some divine motion at play, and if something bad happens, it's either the fault of the evildoer or it's just the will. That's or like or think about this, like whenever someone is questioned about their beliefs in public, like in the mainstream, there's this assumed ownership of all things moral, and then there's this instantaneous hostility to the mere thought of the stance that you even have an open mind, with understanding that, now again, with understanding that 85% of the people in the world subscribe to some type of religion. And the attitude is that the remaining 15% just don't know any better or are the cause of all the problems in some way or just need the proverbial truth. Truth is, I'm like, as if. The issue is that because religion assumes ownership of morality and truth, and anything outside of that is heresy, you think that the people who own all the morality, truth, love, compassion, and all the rest of it would be the ones to have an open mind when engaging people who haven't signed up for the God app. But no. The response is they'll call like science a religion. And I'm going somewhere with this, so a little bit of patience. They'll call science a religion in a childlike game of, I know you are, but what am I? And then they'll tell you about your post-death suffering at the hands of whatever God you happen to land on in the fucking God roulette wheel. They'll also have a means of ascribing everything positive to their respective sky genie or whatever, and then everything else is, either the devil or some other shit. It's just endless justification. So the problem I have with this is that most people who don't subscribe to religion actually typically have the most rational perspective because they have to. You literally don't have a choice. And also have the most moral perspective because you have to when it comes to ethics and actions in their own actions, other people's ethics and actions and their own ethics shit and actions. Why? Because they have to. It takes a more rational person to understand things that are right and wrong without offloading their responsibility onto something that nobody can see. That's the thing. It's more, you're being more responsible because you're assuming responsibility for your own morality or even the morality of the public. You don't have to subscribe to whatever societal morality there is, and some people don't. That's why they go to jail and get the death penalty or get killed by people that they've wronged. That's why that happens to those people, because they don't have a moral compass. But people who have their own, people who are able to have a moral compass without the need of offloading the responsibility of that morality to something else, those people have to be, by default, more rational and open-minded about this shit. They have to. They literally don't have a choice. So anyway, the people who do this have to do it because if they don't, we end up with like cratocracy, like outright anarchy, just shit all over the place. You know, I also have a problem with a lot of the things because you have like for instance, I'll look at the faith of Islam. You have dudes who sin constantly. So much so that they have to pray like 5 or 6 times a day. Like, they'll do some fuck shit, go pray 2 o'clock. Do some fuck shit, go pray 4 o'clock. Do some fuck shit, go pray 6 o'clock. Do some fuck shit, go pray before 8 o'clock. Over and over and over. They have to. But the crazy part is, you think that people that pray that many times a day would be a lot more in line with that type of prayer discipline, where you have to multiple times a day hit your knees. But no. As soon as they're done getting their head off that towel on the floor, it's back to fuck shit. 3 or 4 hours later, knees to the floor, towel on head. It's crazy. So, you know, that's part of my problem. So, anyway, you have people who have the ability to understand that there's a right and wrong way to do things as they move about in society, and then they decide to take the more righteous action of not doing harm to people and not using the God app as a sin proxy to do a bunch of dirty shit and go pray it away at the end of the day or 5 times a day and do the sins all over again, like I said. So then when you question the validity of the assertion that someone whose religion is by default more moral than someone who is not religious, I call bullshit. And I don't really want to go too long on this shit because I do have a point at the end of it. It's more like, I'll make a real quick comparison. I really only bring this shit up because religion is being used as a countermeasure to all our social political issues that's going on right now. Like, religion was around back when Babylon went bad, and that was when religion was in its prime. So how do we think that same system is going to correct the problem now when the same system was around back at its peak, so to speak, and couldn't correct even then? You know, anyway, so think about this. Again, I'm gonna repeat, 85% of the world subscribes to some type of religion. In the mainstream general argument about our social political issue regarding like feminism and shit, the argument is that religion, in comparison to science, we'll do in comparison to science first. In comparison to science, The argument is in the mainstream, not some shit that I'm just saying online. This isn't internet shit. This is world shit. This argument's been going on for decades, centuries. So this is not internet shit. Their argument is, since 85% of the people subscribe to a religion and 15% don't, how can these 15% of people possibly know better than the 85% of people if it's worked for so long and guided humanity to where it is now? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the prevailing notion or idea as to why the world remains religious, and then why any contest with science is met with such hostility. Now, let's say I agree. I'm just going to agree with that. Let's go ahead and agree with that. Now, let's replace science with our socio-economic problem regarding women. So, same argument. So women, or more correctly, feminism says that 85% of the people who subscribe to a religion are wrong about the dealings with women over all of history of humanity. And those religious rules that have held strong and guided humanity to the point that we are now are in need of a change in favor of the very people that it was designed to get under control. Every religion on the planet has had its focus directed at women, like a lot of control mechanisms are designed to basically focus on women and men to keep them in a position where we don't end up murdering each other for the quote unquote female resource. Now, in modern times, there is no resistance to this. Not nearly in the same way that it's met with when science is replaced with women. So much so that we can see this reflected in our legal statutes. You understand? Our legal statutes. So if science proves something actually work and religion says no, then the science becomes heresy and can bring all kinds of problems. Even if the science can bring proof of what it is, and then the religion will just say no. However, when it comes to women, it's the opposite. They'll say, we don't like the way this works and we want to change it. And religion will sometimes say no at first, and then they back the fuck down. Because women will say, you have to change it or there's going to be consequences. The first consequences is denial of pussy. If you want to rape them, they'll just kill themselves. No bitches, no nothing. So then the churches buckle, religion itself buckles, and they say, okay, we'll change this millennia-old deity-created law for you. So my issue with religion isn't the science versus religion deal. It's the consistency of religion itself. That's my issue. It took me a while to get those thoughts in order or get those thoughts gathered up the way I wanted to say them, but that is my issue. It's the consistency of it. And I know I'll have religious people that'll argue I'm wrong about, and they do fight women and all the rest of that shit is, but the thing is, it is not reflected in our society and is not reflected in the law at all. The reason they call feminism a virus and it's spreading all over the world is because nobody can do anything about it. When it comes to bitches, everything buckles. And we can keep saying that we don't, but we do. It's not reflected. The places where the effect of religion is actually put to use. You can't separate the church from religion like people have been trying to do. The church is the religion. It's how you even get the religion going. It's called evangelism. People have to get on board or the religion doesn't work. That's why the Crusades was a thing. The church is the place where the religion is actually enacted, and without it, you don't have it. Church is buckling, so the religion is buckling, but only with women. And this is why every time I have a discussion with somebody who's highly religious, sitting on that high horse, looking down on others as if they don't know any better, or having a condescending attitude with an assumption of ownership of anything resembling righteousness, my attitude is go fuck yourself, simply because you don't have that attitude. You have that attitude towards everything but women. And they're the very people that's fucking your shit up. So that's why I say go fuck yourself. That's the problem. So anyway, instead of being mad at science, you need to be mad at these hoes. The biblical ass talking points are never going to work on these bitches. So, you know, saying please act right ain't gonna work. Trying to roll back the laws to fucking the 1940s and 50s and 30s, that's not gonna work either. Trying to reverse abortion and all that shit is not gonna work. That's not gonna get your birth rates up. It's not. In fact, the opposite will actually work. That's the problem. We never try new shit. We always keep trying the old shit that's proven to not work. They want equality. Give it to them. Stop acting like they're stop coddling them. Stop coddling them. One of the biggest problems I have with even speaking about this shit is the fact that when we hop up on panels and talk, like all of us, like men, period, as a group, black, white, whatever. When we speak publicly about these things, all we do is give women game. That's all we do. We give them more ammo. We upgrade their algorithm. We literally give them software updates. The more we talk, the smarter they get. And the better they get at it. At all of this. To the degree where women are the only ones that can push our issues forward. Without them, we can't even get people to listen to shit. Because titties ain't saying it. So we're at a point in history where our social political leanings can, your socio-political leaning can invalidate your proven professional ethics and work experience, or even your tenure. We're at a time where you could be a world-renowned, award-winning, prized academic or medical professional. A person who's literally saved people's lives doing some of the hardest human conducted surgeries on planet Earth. They fly you all over the world to save important people. You're that nigga. But your socio-political leaning can invalidate all of that because you don't agree with the bitch. All your years of work, all your years of schooling, all your experience, you could have saved that. You could have saved her dad's life. You could have did a heart transplant and saved her dad's life. But if your socio-political leaning is not on the right side, nigga, fuck you. I don't care if you save my dad. By the way, if I get hurt, operate on me, nigga. You can't because we got you fired. Do it anyway. That's where we at. We're at a time where facts can be superseded because they don't feel good enough to make somebody have a positive emotional response. We're at a time where fascism or perceived fascism is being fought with. Everybody got their own version of fascism. Everybody wants to be the fucking God King ruler, and this is what I'd do if I was in charge. The same thing that people doing now, nigga. The same thing. You're not gonna do shit different. You just in charge. Nothing will change. The fuck is you talking about? And then throughout all of this, people's general attitude is that it's out of our control, so why should we worry about it and just sink into your own personal areas of control? Congratulations. That is nihilism. That's nihilism. Did anybody understand what I just said? Like, think about it. You can't control what's going on out here, so you just, only thing you can do is take care of your own shit and your own areas of control because you can't control anything. Okay, that's nihilism. Because you want to know what? The small number of people that are changing the world, they don't give a fuck about their own area of control. They care about controlling your goof ass. If a law ain't going the way they want to, they don't sit back and say, well, I can control that. They get together with a lot of other loud motherfuckers and they go get the laws changed. How? Weaponize the titties. Easy. Easy. Just weaponize the titties. There you go. But everybody else thinking that it's man shit, or it's more you're more fucking stoic guy or whatever. You just control what you can. You can't control what happens when the laws change so much you can't control what you can't control. There's a lot of rich niggas think they gonna escape this shit too. How many of you niggas ever seen somebody that was rich and free under what I would call I guess you would call a mono government, or autocracy, or a monocracy. All three of those names. So a monocracy is the same as a autocracy, or even an oligarchy, because oligarchies are fake. They're oligarchies are autocracies with just controlled by a family, but it's still the same shit. One person rules them all, right? Fucking Highlander, the Highlander leader, the God King. A monocracy or autocracy. They're both the same thing. They're synonyms. How many of you have ever seen any of those types of government with a free rich person, somebody that can just take their money and run? How many of you ever seen a government where there's a monocracy or autocracy or autocracy where the people who are rich can take their money and run? How many of you ever seen it? Somebody give me a name, please. Anybody, I dare you. Give me a name. I don't give a fuck who it is. Give me one person in history that has ever been able to leave an autocracy with their money. Please tell me. And this is a real question. I'm not being facetious. I'm not joking. Real question. Give me one person. One. I'll take anybody. I'll give it 10 more seconds. I just need one person. I need one person that has ever left an autocracy with their money. Prince Harry. Bruce Wayne. Right. So this is the prevailing notion, is that people think so there, you've heard all the talk. We're about to enter a new financial socioeconomic government style, right? Where we're going into a new monetary system where the books can't be cooked by humans anymore. So that means all the rich people have to line their, dot their I's and cross their T's, so that when the new financial system takes over, they'll be in a position where they don't have to be broke, and they'll have a substantial stake in whatever crypto is going to be the de facto currency, right? That's the thought. Now, what happens if that cryptocurrency just simply does not respect the value of whatever fiat that they're trying to convert? What happens then? You think you're going to be able to leave with your money and convert it if they don't respect the fiat that you're coming in with? Or they give you pennies on the dollar of whatever fiat that you're coming in with? This is the problem with rich people that think that they can bail out with their money, especially if you're not an important rich person. The only people who matter in monocracies or autocracies are government officials. Those are the only people that matter. That is it. If you're not part of the infrastructure of that government, they don't give a fuck about your money. If you're an entertainer or an athlete or some motherfucker who own a company, they don't care about you. Jeff Bezos won't be able to run. The nigga owns a giant retail store and then bought up a bunch of other shit after that. They're not gonna care about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't escape. Like, the state does not care about individual importance. No, she about to die. It don't even matter. She about to die anyway. You know, that's another thing. All these niggas are old. All the people that we see that are like billionaires, and you know, because it takes time to make that type of money. They're all old. They're gonna die anyway, so it won't matter. Maybe they will live out the rest of their days a little bit comfortable, but that shit's over with. If this shit actually, like, I mean, if we're to believe the conspiracy, if this shit does flip over, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so Ghost Man, the thing about infrastructure is like once you flip over to a monocracy, you no longer own the infrastructure. The state does. Anybody can be touched. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know if you know how communism works or autocracies work or dictatorships and shit. It doesn't matter about your individual accomplishments. They take that shit because it's not yours. The whole point of flipping this over is the fact that the push for socialism is because individuals have too much. It's not even really about poverty, so to speak. It's more about it's really about this dude that lives down the street from you has 7 jet skis and you don't have one. That's what we're mad about. That's what people are mad about. It's the fact that other people have a lot and you don't. Not that you're starving to death or anything, but the fact that that people out here have so much, but you don't. That's why. That's why capitalism gets a lot of flack. However, I don't know if any of y'all noticed or have been paying attention, but if you have noticed, think about the last, I don't know, however long you've been alive. I don't know how old most of y'all are. Think about how long you've been alive. Within the last 5 to 7 to 10 years, 5 to 10 years, within the last decade, we've seen our country move towards socialism at a very rapid rate. And the closer we get to it, notice that people are starving to death. You notice that? Or no? You don't notice the record homelessness, the record joblessness, the record poverty? The fact that you can't even predict the economic markets anymore because everything is being held up artificially? Anybody notice that? You can't even invest in companies anymore because you don't even know how they're going to perform? Think about it. Disney is 100 and something plus years old. Who thought that Disney would lose half their value in a year? Especially if you watch the news, because every time you watch the mainstream news, what do they say about the movies? Oh, doing great. Everybody went to see Lil Wurmber. They love Halle Bailey. They love her. They love all these movies that keep coming out. But then when the financial numbers come out, them niggas didn't make shit. Disney lost almost $500 million Disney lost almost $500 billion. That's a lot of fucking money. Them niggas lost 300 and some odd billion. Bro, that is over $250 billion motherfucking dollars. You understand how much money that is? The company, as a company. Now, back in the day, that type of performance would bankrupt the company. Why does Disney still exist after losing all of that? All that money. Why the fuck is the dude who's CEO still CEO? That's a publicly traded company with a board. And them niggas want their bread. Because they are the biggest investors. And they just lost a lot of fucking money. And Disney ain't folded up. The dude who's still running it is still running it. When has that ever happened in the history of money? Ever. When has that ever happened? I need a name. When has that ever happened? Can somebody tell me when that happened? We do 10 more seconds on it with the Jeopardy music. just we have, well, video game companies are folding up left and right. Smaller movie studios are folding up, like smaller movie studios folding up left and right. Them niggas, they do a movie for a few $1 million and nobody will ever see it. Oh, repeat the question. I said, when has a company lost as much value as Disney and the CEO was still intact and the company was still intact? Let me know of a company that has lost as much as Disney and still remains solvent. And the reason I asked that question is because it answers the big question as to our economy at large. We can't predict markets anymore. You can't even make money anymore in the markets unless you literally are insider trading. It already was like that before. It's not like anything has changed that much. But at least as an outsider, you could, like, for example, you could, okay, McDonald's bought Chipotle, but they didn't want anybody to know that they bought Chipotle. However, if you were paying attention to McDonald's moves that are out in public, on financial wires, you would have seen that, you know, McDonald's Corp owned Chipotle. So you would invest in McDonald's Corp because McDonald's Corp stock is going to go up. You know, and this was way back. This was a long time ago, back when Chipotle was hot shit. When they had the actual Mexicans working there. You know, if you invest, like you probably made a bundle. But the thing about that is, if you didn't know McDonald's owned Chipotle until Chipotle became big, the money had already been made. If you weren't in on it before they bought Chipotle, then you probably didn't make it. All I'm saying is you could predict companies' performance based on the things that they do. Like if they buy something popular, whatever that popular thing is going to boost their stock. Like when Facebook bought Instagram, that boosts their stock because everybody uses Instagram. It's the hotness. So when Facebook bought Instagram, of course Facebook was going to grow in value as a company because they purchased a app that was popping. Back in the day, you could predict that type of shit and make money. You can't even do that no more. Because everybody lying. Everybody lying about how shit's performing. In fact, if you say anything negative about financial performance of things, you know, online, especially on places like YouTube, they'll block your content. They don't like really strike you anymore or zap your channel anymore for doing that shit, but they will block your content. They'll get you the fuck out of here. I mean, if you're too popular, they might just get rid of your ass altogether. But they will definitely suppress your ass if you just... They don't want you talking about that shit. Because then you're the reason why. You're the problem. You're the problem. So, anyway, you can't even predict the fucking markets anymore. But back to what I was saying. I mean, I went off on a tangent a little bit. So anyway, all of the nihilists are basically saying that people need to not worry about everything that's going on around them and just try to control what they can control. Even though the people that they shouldn't be worried about are worried about them and are taking away your control every fucking day, even your own personal areas of control. Yeah. But you know, I'm the nihilist nigga. Okay, cool. And I think I only have one more thing. So this is regarding the thumbnail, regarding tough niggas online, right? Bro, I've been watching a lot of these panel niggas talk, right? It's all these new niggas with all these new panel niggas, right? These new niggas. We done already been through this with niggas like Platinum, you know, Sirism and all the rest of them. All these street niggas that call other people internet niggas, but they on the internet. You know these niggas. These I'm not like you niggas. You know, these I know the bitch better than you niggas. These niggas. Tough niggas online, street niggas online. You know, team cam up. The people that say that they can tell how much, you know, how much nigga fight experience you got just by how you talk or how you look. You know, them niggas. These niggas. You know, it's fair. It's fair. If a nigga look at you, I can tell how many fights you've been in just by looking at. Okay, cool, nigga, whatever. I got old enough to realize that if the respect in your relationship depends on how much of a crash out dummy you willing to be, then you should probably disqualify yourself from claims of being the I lead my household nigga. Cause that ain't you. Nigga, you one bad altercation away from losing everything. If you niggas was really about that type of shit, we as a race wouldn't be at the bottom of the food chain. We'd either be exterminated or successful as a group. Cause I mean, if you niggas really want to speak honestly about this shit, a crash out gonna crash out. Silk, none of you niggas are tough. I think it's fucking ridiculous hearing these niggas hop up on panels with slave vernacular talking about how fucking tough they is. You niggas is not tough. If you was tough, you'd have been crashed out. Fuck out of here. Any nigga looking for trouble gonna find it. But you can't be like that in real life. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. By the way, let's just say you do crash out and you don't get killed. You go to jail. How long do you think it's gonna be before your bitch stop respecting you for being a crash out? Fucking goofy. Fuck out of here. You niggas is not. Yeah, Corey Holcomb too. He ain't no fucking crash out for real. If niggas gonna crash out, they gonna crash out. Period. You know, you better keep it on you. And just because you got it on you don't mean you're gonna be able to get it up before somebody else do. You can have it on you, but if a nigga deholster before you can deholster, your life is over. Goofy. It don't matter if you got it on you. It matter who shoot first. You gonna shoot first? Huh? Stupid ass niggas. It's like I used to rant about these types of people, and I used to have a lot of reactionary stance about it. The more I thought about it, my stance was exactly like theirs. In the way that everybody was trying to substantiate a claim of being a capable fight nigga. Like, I beat your ass. And I was on that same shit too. There's been times where I've basically insinuated I'll beat a nigga ass when they start talking too much shit. However, I'll never be the nigga catching a flight. I'll never be the nigga running down somebody trying to prove I really do this just to satisfy somebody who thinks I'm incapable. It'll never fucking happen. Never motherfucking happen. What's up, Kuda? Like, when people talk that shit, just let them talk that shit. Just let them. All you niggas is online claiming as a man shit forever and a day, but really go full bitch mode when you have a disagreement with another man? You niggas get embarrassed by bitches every day on panels and got the nerve of talking about what you gonna do over some disrespect. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. You niggas we used to do role-playing game situations on Kuda panel like 4 years ago. Oh, you ain't got no game? Oh, say something to Jessica. Let me see how you will game up Jessica. Let's see how you will game up Sister Jo. We used to do that shit like 4 years ago on Kuda panel. I ain't never partaken that shit because it's goofy. But we used to do that shit a long time ago. Niggas is still doing it. That shit is embarrassing, dog. That shit makes us look like children. Dead ass. It's people watching us. We look like kids. We look like fucking kids, dog. All because you niggas just want to talk to the bitch. Everybody just want to talk to the bitch. And another thing. One more thing. I'm going to go off topic just a little bit. 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, I told all of the content creator niggas to get a female co-host. Who remembers me saying that? I said get a female co-host because that's the way you gonna make your fucking money. I said this almost 3 years ago. Female co-host. That's how you make it. And I said, yo, she might pass you up in popularity and end up pulling a Justin Timberlake and going solo. She might do that, cool. But you'll make some money in the meantime and you'll be able to bring your stock up and make some money after she leave. I told you. Get a female co-host. What are niggas doing now? We need bitches on the panel. Remember, niggas didn't want to get a female co-host. Why? What was their reasons? You know, too much self-respect. You know, I ain't willing to do that. My bad. Somebody said like my mic going. That's me turning to grab my cappuccino. It's on my I got a table to the left of me and a table in front of me. So niggas didn't want to get a female co-host a few years ago because they had some perceived notion that it would take away from their self-respect or whatever the fuck it is that they think they have in the way of integrity. So they didn't want a female co-host. But now look at these niggas. All the new niggas then took all the old nigga spots. The crazy part about all this, all of the progenitors, the fucking pilgrims, the pioneers, I blame you motherfuckers. Y'all had power. You motherfuckers had power and influence. Even when y'all brought women into the space, you niggas still had enough power and influence to control the situation. But you know what y'all did? Y'all do just like the married niggas that get on panels when they talk to strange hoes. Bro, I ain't never, ever. I'm so happy you goofy motherfuckers done cammed up. I used to, you know what? I'll never cam up for you dumb motherfuckers, but I'm glad y'all did it. Cause you know what? It does kind of put a face on the shit that I have in my head when I think about what you motherfuckers look like when y'all talk to girls. You niggas talk to girls like you just found out about pussy after puberty. And the crazy part is I see you niggas on the panel. I mean, I don't know why y'all did that. I can see you motherfuckers. I can see how giddy you niggas are. You don't know what to do with your hands. You're constantly touching your fucking eyebrows or patting your head or trying to find a perfect, cool position to sit at. You fucking goofball. You in a whole marriage with a bitch at home. You supposed to be the experience. I figured it out with the bitch ass nigga. But you acting like a child in front of strange bitches, but you supposed to have enough game to have locked down a relationship with a bitch who's supposed to be, you know, looking about something. These new niggas. These I figured it out with the bitch ass niggas, and I'm, you know, using a fucking marriage or relationship as a point of proof that they that type of cool nigga that don't panic in front of hoes. And then I see him on panels. Like I said, nigga don't even know what to do with his hands. Nigga don't even know how to sit. He keep readjusting, reposition. Let me lean back a little bit. Let me put my fucking sunglasses on in my lonely ass room. Let me turn slightly to the right. This is my good angle looking ass. That's these niggas. Like, what the fuck, nigga? And they want to be the I'm qualified to give relationship advice because I got married. I'm in a relationship. And yet, when you talk to stranger bitches on the internet, you acting like you don't even know how to, like, nigga, please. Stop. Fuck out of here. Man. Anyway, the truth of the matter is this: whether you capable of notch counting a bitch, or are you capable of fighting, you know, you got the hands. If you on the internet often and participating on panels, speaking your mind, aka getting your shit off, you, sir, are an internet nigga. You a keyboard warrior. You a website wimp. You a digi thug. You a e-nigga. And all the rest of that shit. All the shit that you call everybody else, that's what you are. You ain't no different. Trying to prove how tough you is ain't gonna make a difference. Ain't nobody give a fuck. The only thing you really doing to yourself is you presenting a challenge to strangers, niggas you don't even know, in the chat, or motherfuckers that ain't even in the chat. They just listening. You issuing a challenge to strangers who don't give a fuck about you. And if given the opportunity, once you get popular enough, them niggas will have you zipped up on a morgue table. You goofy ass nigga. Cause you're talking tough. Tough niggas talk about how everybody else is protected by this computer screen. Yeah, you niggas behind that computer screen. I call cap. Again, if you really feel that way, then go crash out. Cause the only thing between you and your desire to get at somebody who be behind that fucking screen, the only thing between is your desire to do it. That's it. Your willingness to crash out. That's the only thing between you and the nigga that you say is protecting pussy. Go ahead and crash out. It ain't nothing to find out who the fuck you talking to, because all you niggas is cammed up and you broadcast your areas, you broadcast where you live all the fucking time. You're proud about it because you're trying to be famous. You want to be famous. You want motherfuckers to see you. You trying to get bitches to see that you was talking to a couple thousand people on a podcast. Again, if you really that type of nigga, then go crash out. Go shut a nigga up then. But you ain't. You ain't gonna do shit. You should just shut the fuck up. You niggas all need to shut the fuck up and keep groveling to these hoes like good little niggas. They can pet you on your head like a dog. You little niggas. You niggas is safe. You niggas ain't no threat. You niggas ain't dangerous. You some safe ass niggas. That's why you bitch with you now, cause you're safe. You safe, nigga. You got a minivan. You collect shoes, nigga. You safe. If you got a closet big enough to collect shoes, you a safe nigga. Fuck out of here. Like, my current situation, I'm a corporate nigga. Which means I'm subject to corporate rules. I don't have a perpetual hustle. I'm not a hustle nigga. I'm not a forever struggle type ass nigga. I'm sorry. I ain't got it in me. Pause. I ain't got to get a job. I don't have a job that nobody give a fuck about if I express my opinion. If I express my opinion, I got motherfuckers on LinkedIn with suits calling. You niggas ain't got that. You niggas go to work. Or if you don't go to work, you hustle. You wait till somebody knock on your window or ring your fucking phone. You niggas struggle money. That's why you online trying to talk for a living. Fuck out of here. You're not tough. You safe. You like a nigga diving in the home plate, nigga. You safe. You same emotional niggas claiming to be real niggas on the internet. You real niggas, real tough with each other and stay embarrassing yourselves over bitches. Y'all tough with each other though. Yeah. Women don't know how it can go with me. You know, men die over words. Shut the fuck up. That was the whole point of coming online. So niggas didn't have to kill each other over words. Yeah, I grew up in the era when niggas killed each other over talking about cars. Niggas killed each other over basketball games. Still do. Yes. That's why that was the whole point. That was the whole point of doing the shit online. The whole fucking point. So you can check your emotions and calm the fuck down. Fucking primates. You niggas still role playing thuggo. It's like, bro, it's so difficult of a task to communicate with niggas because you have to use their native language. Because if I use bigger words and corporate speaks, the niggas gonna assume and project shit. You know, you a smart nigga. You a computer nigga. Yeah, I got the aptitude to use a computer. Yes. Yes. Nigga, yes. All you so-called street ass or street adjacent niggas, y'all using the same shit created by the very niggas that you claim to be better than. Calling the smart niggas that created internet shit internet niggas. Meanwhile, you own the shit that the internet niggas created and then trying to clown them for it while trying to take their place. 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, you sing on your songs. So do you, nigga. And now you niggas depend, the whole world depends on square nigga shit and literally connects the world and runs the world, encompassing finance and sociopolitics, you know, all the internet shit. And you niggas gotta use it too. You don't even got a choice. Your phone got the internet. You can't even make a phone call without your phone telling on you. And don't even try to go back to the flip phone. Them motherfuckers is like that too. The flip phone ain't gonna save you niggas. Yeah, going backward in technology though. You get a phone number, that shit gets recorded. Goofy ass niggas trying to act like they can just caveman their way out it by getting an old phone. That don't work. It's like trying to get a carburetor car and not understanding that your goddamn license plate ties you to the car. Or the VIN number. Tough niggas, man. Niggas trying to prove that they the only street nigga online. Remember Platinum? That shit don't do anything for it doesn't do anything for anything you have going on in your life. You niggas still on bitch talk panels discussing women, which it don't get you any closer to actual pussy. You niggas still, y'all discussing modern and current dating strategy. Again, looking like giddy ass children that just found a toy and at the same time being married. Think about it. You discussing modern, current dating strategy to rando hoes on panels while being married. And most of you niggas got manosphere disease. You know, ate too much in the relationship, then put on the fucking husband 55. You know, niggas got the old man big head, can't fit the cap no more. Can't wear the old shirt, can't wear the old jeans. Nigga gotta walk around sweatpants 24/7 because you can't fit jeans no more. That type of shit. You know, and the thing is, I thought you married niggas in particular would be more mature and level-headed in the presence of other women. Considering, you know, you niggas figured it out and all that. Y'all figured out the way and shit. You know, seeing niggas try to give their opinion, you know, a certain amount of weight through the validation of their relationship or marriage and attempting to advise other people, other men on how to position themselves as some type of, you know, great woman communicator, the bitch whisperer. You know, the bitch authority. You know, meanwhile, you niggas just happy to be in the same room with a bitch. And y'all supposed to be comfortable around this type of situation. I'm not even factoring in the fact that it's online. They're not even in the same real room with you niggas and you acting like this. You off your square. Again, giddy as a fucking kid. And the bitch ain't even in the same room with you. I mean, at least in Anton's case, 6 was at his house. She used his refrigerator. She sat on his couch. She used the remote control to turn his TV. 6, I know. You met my wife. We're friends. Head ass. It's like, and again, ever since all you cammed up niggas started camming up, it is crazy to see how fucking childlike you niggas are in real life. Especially in the presence of women behind their own cameras. It's weird to me to see that you perpetually happy married niggas is on bitch first panels. You know, with your fucking kindergarten picture day cheesy ass smiles, all excited to speak about relationship with random bitches that ain't your wife or anybody else's wife. You know, the part that matters, if you're paying attention, is the part where the I found the one niggas are excited to talk to random bitches that are not their wives about relationship dealings that they don't deal with. but somehow know all about. And the crazy part is you niggas, the women that you niggas claim to understand and know how to deal with, also all while caking hard as fuck, directly and indirectly, for them. They running the table on you niggas like a game of spades. They running a Boston on you niggas. And like I said, sometimes I hate talking about this shit because the few ladies that watch my stream or watch this information in general, just information in general, never mind me. Regardless of how you feel, they use it. They watch the information, but they use it. They use it to learn more about us. They use it to learn more about men. And then they understand more about men. They incorporate the thoughts expressed by me and anybody else who does this type of shit in everything they consume. Free game. Like I said, they get free game. And when men get upset with the shit that I say, women don't. They weaponize it. They weaponize the points. And then they get more and more from you goofy ass, wannabe, pimp type, streeter neck, coke smoking ass, cape flying, bitch ass niggas. That's what they do. And then at the end of the day, it's nighttime. No, okay, serious. At the proxy pimps. You want to be proxy pimps. Everybody wants to have the power of a pimp. That's why pimps are at the top of the food chain. And you niggas have been proving it. Since 2014, you niggas have been proving the same shit over and over and over again. All the real pimps online, you niggas gravitate over there. When ARC was alive, niggas used to gather around the campfire, the virtual campfire in the stream, and listen to this nigga tell dick tales. That's all you niggas used to do. Any pimp that was running the stream, niggas over there, donating to the church. Until pimps, until, you know, the one pimp that we know about, till that nigga died. It's crazy. And what I really see is, like I said, you niggas is trying to be proxy pimps. And here's my perspective on it. Niggas is trying to monetize the presence of a woman like a pimp. You put bitches on your podcast or on your panel, and then you force people or the viewer, other dudes, to pay to interact with the bitches in the most inconsequential of ways, like via super chat. You just mad the hoes got OnlyFans money, but you trying to get the same money. You just ain't got titties. Or maybe you do, but don't nobody want those. Like, all the niggas that's interacting with the bitches, they'll insult the bitch over a, I don't know, a long ass text message on chat. Whilst in the same women that they trying to shit on or that you trying to proxy pimp, all you doing is increasing their subscriber counts on their various social media outlets and hopefully your subscriber count. This way, you kind of do look like the nigga who know what he doing. You kind of do look like the bitch authority, you know, on the dealings with women. And, you know, you looking like you teaching men how to interact with women, and you know, like you got game yourself. Even though you don't have that capability, you just run a fucking podcast. That's it. And you need bitches to be there so you can try and look better. But everything is completely dependent on the visibility of the bitch. But now, the women figured it out. And the crazy part about it is, I'm surprised the actual pimp niggas ain't figured this out. Game recognized game ass niggas. You know, and like I said, I blame the fucking originators. I blame all the niggas who was here first, because they had real power. They could have weaponized all of this shit and kept it male centric. They could have. They could have. They had real power at first, but them niggas buckled too, cause they the same as everybody else. Even though they got here first, they the same as everybody else. Niggas buckle cause they don't know how to act around bitches. I have yet to see really many niggas here that actually don't go into child mode when talking to a chick. I remember niggas used to act like I was a fucking asshole or know-it-all because I would talk to women on panels, but I wouldn't be talking to women on panels in the way of trying to like hit on them or trying to crack a joke to get them to smile so I can get in there better. So you know how the assumption go. This nerd ass IT nigga probably don't really associate with bitches. So that's why he ain't doing like me. That's why he not doing what I would do on the panel. And I'm not trying to cool boy my way on this shit. I'm speaking the truth. You niggas ain't seen me on panels talking to people or talking to the few chicks that on the. I don't try to flirt with these hoes. I also don't disrespect them either. But I don't try to flirt with them either. I don't try to fuck these bitches. I don't know them. I don't know you. Also, let's just say I would. You live across the earth. I'm not finna try. No. Not driving long distance. I'm not getting on a fucking plane and doing none of that. I don't fucking know you. Also, I wasn't even hostile. It was more just on some, we both on the internet talking about some shit, good enough. I don't have to get at the batch. Right, yeah, entitled. You don't have, that's the thing. Niggas cannot stay composed. And the crazy, it's not even about composure. Let me take that back, because I don't want this shit to sound like some cool nigga shit, because it's not. It's more, the people that you're talking to are just people you're talking to. If you're gonna have a conversation, have a conversation. But all the extra shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking ridiculous. Where bitches can't show up on a panel without like watching these new niggas, man. I heard. All right, let me put it this way, yo Kuda. So there's this fat nigga named Fatty. The nigga's named Fatty. He's a South American ass nigga. He done took your spot, basically. I mean, he got the new Kuda panel. He got the new Steez going. All his guests are cammed up, and you know he got the bitches over there, and the bitches run the show over there. They run it. Maybe that's what you should have did. You should have replaced all of us with hoes. That would have sealed the deal. That would have made the show 50, 100 times more popular. This nigga is over there with the bitches like, the bitches are right. We are going to bow down. We are going to give up. Come on, men. We know this. The women are going to win. So I am going to do what I can to make the woman feel as comfortable as possible so I can try to get in the pussy. And everyone should do that too. If the woman says something, I'm going to let her interrupt you. If you don't, I will mute your mic. And then the bitch gets to cuss you out, and I will do nothing about it. That's the new niggas. That is the new niggas. They got the ball. This is how it is. And again, I wish, I really wish niggas, like, you know what? Hey, like I can't even shit on Fatty, like, at all. Like it's not like he trying to be a fake ass nigga. I can't shit on Fatty. I really can't. But the rant I just went on about these tough niggas, fuck them niggas. Everything, because it makes everything they say look weird. It really does. It makes everything they say look weird. How can you be such a tough nigga but such a soft nigga? Again, you think disrespect is disrespect. You know, but you know, if the disrespect is coming from a bitch, it's okay. I'll let a bitch disrespect me. That's real respect? That's how you niggas moving in real life? Maybe it's a generational thing. That must be what it is. It gotta be a generational thing. Never heard of no shit like that. The way I grew up, disrespect is disrespect. Period. Whether it comes from a bitch or a nigga. But these new niggas, the new niggas is bitch disrespect is fine. Man disrespect, niggas gotta die, even though I ain't gonna do shit. Even though I really ain't gonna do shit. Niggas ain't gonna do shit, just talking. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. Ain't nobody ready to crash out. You niggas ain't ready to crash out. Show me. I love to see one of you goofy ass niggas crash out. I'ma laugh. I'll put your fucking picture online. When you was alive. You know, give you a good eulogy. Dumbass. You niggas ain't ready for that. Stop fucking barking. All you niggas need to do is just really, like, if you want to move forward in life, just talk about the bitch and have a good time doing it. But all that extra shit, all of this fucking posturing and posing like you this nigga that's really ready to go there, when a nigga take it there, miss me, nigga. Never. I will never believe you motherfuckers. I don't believe none of you motherfuckers. You niggas ain't tough. And I'm talking shit because you can't see me. If you saw me in real life, you would do something. Okay, okay, nigga. Again, that's why I don't do like you niggas. I ain't trying to be. I'm not trying to be the America's Next Top motherfucking sit down on my ass caster, getting rich off of goofy niggas that can't get laid. That's your fucking program. It's just like who remembers Destiny? The white boy with the blue hair. Everybody let this nigga get away with murder. Think about it. This nigga was in a relationship that is, his relationship style is literally the reason why the world is in the place that it's in. And everybody let him get away with it. They let him get away scot-free. This nigga is speaking at Yale, yo. Destiny. And everybody, you want to know why everybody let him get away with it? Because they can't sell their fucking courses if they don't. If they can't sell their fucking courses if they don't let them get away with it. They can't tell niggas they can't tell niggas they can confidence their way to win. They can't. If they shit on Destiny, they shit on their own people. That's why. They can't say shit. Because the niggas selling dreams. Why you think everybody give up? The reason why everybody give up is because at some point, all of these content creators realize that niggas is gonna buckle. Now again, there was a little bit of power in the beginning. The beginner niggas could have changed it. They could have changed it. They could have changed everything, but they don't know what to do with power either, and them niggas is bitch weak. So nobody's gonna change this shit. Anyway, I think that's it, man. I'm going to hold on. Give me a second. 1 second. I'm getting the fuck off of the tube because here's the thing. Rumble is going to be the new shiznit. Hold on. I'm going to log into my Rumble and then give you all the link. Here's the thing. Go. I'm getting the fuck off of YouTube. I do not. I don't want to fuck with YouTube anymore. Give me a second. I do not have any streams over here yet. I was gonna put this one over there, but I know how lazy niggas is. Niggas so lazy they can't sign up for. They can't even put a username and password in a fucking box. And you know what? I get it. I understand it. I changed the spelling too, by the way. They got a chat room over there. They got all the requisite YouTube shit. The only thing they don't have is like some type of Rumble mail. Like if they had Rumble mail, niggas could, probably do all of that, but they don't have that. All right, let's see. All right, never mind. Here's what I'm gonna do. My channel is not linkable yet because I need to do a video. Oh, no, that's not true. Hold on. My bad, dumbass. Talking to myself. All right, there you go. That's where I'm gonna stream. Because, you know, fuck this shit. Plus, everybody's gonna be over there anyway in due time. I mean, y'all. I mean, we all know this. Everybody knows this. Everybody's gonna be over there in due time. You're not gonna be able to get. You're not gonna be able to get what you want over here after a while anyway. This shit gonna get sanitized, and you niggas gonna be watching cat videos, and y'all gonna get redirected to motherfuckers like Dave Ramsey telling you to bow down to the bitch. So that's where this shit going. You niggas gonna keep getting redirected until your algorithm is pointing you niggas at white boys telling you how to get 90-day abs. That's where this shit is going. You niggas is gonna end up, y'all gonna end up doing that. So anyway, you're right, before the billions it is. You know what used to be the largest web browser in the world? It's called Netscape. They had a monopoly on web browsing. And then Bill Gates said, let me buy that off you. And they said no. And then he said, okay, I'm gonna make one and give it away for free and put you out of business. And they said, you can't do that. And then he did it. And then Internet Explorer was the biggest web browser on the planet. And then Google came out and they said, hey, we got a better search engine than you. Y'all should step your game up. Microsoft said, fuck you. We got the biggest website. We got the biggest web browser in the world. Everybody uses it. Yeah, but if they can't search for anything, you know, because search is the new hotness. Yeah, fuck search. And then Google made a better search engine and people were just searching on shit, you know, mostly porn, but they were able to get them fucking porn links. And then Google took over. See how that works? Every time somebody comes out with something, the old shit gets replaced because the old shit is still operating on old shit. So yes, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. But after a while, it won't be. Because all the shit that people want to see is going to be at the other place. Because the other place is more free. That's how that works. I mean, I don't know how old you are. You're probably a young dude. Maybe you have been following tech for the last, I don't know, 30 years like me, or maybe not. I don't know. But that's what happens. Yeah, there you go, Jerome Whiteside. MySpace used to be the biggest social media platform on the planet. But they were doing crazy shit like letting people design their own pages. And sometimes you'd land on a page and music would just start playing real loud and you couldn't turn it down. I mean, MySpace is the reason why NSFW exists. Some people's pages were hacked. You hop in there and there's a fucking rogue script running wild on that bitch and it just starts loading up bullshit on your computer. And then along came Facebook. Kaboom. And everybody was using Facebook. It was more clean, sanitized, and it had, you got the same functionality you got out of it as you did with MySpace. You just couldn't glitterify that motherfucker. You couldn't bedazzle your page. Because all MySpace allowed you to do was bedazzle your shit. But as MySpace shows you, most people are not as creative as they think they are. You know, I used to let my daughter dress herself. You know what she used to do? She would grab the most colorful shit that she could put on. She didn't care about style or fashion or function. She didn't give a fuck. Whatever looked good to her in her brain, that's what she would grab. And she would just throw that shit on. Outfit. That was MySpace was letting toddlers dress themselves. And then Facebook had to come through and clean that up. So that's how that works. So, I mean, I'll put it this way. Instead of arguing with you, Rumble's stats speak for themselves for the most part. I mean, they got cleaner video. The functionality is just the same. I mean, even when Fun and Freshness went over there, their entire audience with them. Them niggas, everybody thought that they was gonna do shit numbers over in the Rumble, and them niggas had like 15K in the Rumble box. So did not miss a step. So it really doesn't matter. Also, Rumble got the fucking super chat now, so there you go. I don't know how much they charge and shit, but I mean, everybody gonna be moving over there anyway. That's always the de facto motivation for people to move is money. So niggas is gonna really run the fuck over there. So anyway, I was thinking about doing another stream tomorrow. I called it The Table because we got the bitches back to the table. But I guess we can go over some of that shit right now. Why not? So we got bitches back to the table. We was kind of just talking about it. But is this what the table look like? This is the table. The new panel niggas. The new panel niggas is the table now. This is the fucking table. The goddamn bitch on the panel. As long as she's there, niggas is there trying to prove to her that they know how to engage and interact with the bitch. That's the new table. What did you bring to the table, by the way? Because I think that question is done. Like, you know, that whole like, what does she bring to the table? No, nigga, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Stop asking what she bring to the table. You wanted her to come back to the table anyway. She ain't gotta bring shit to the table. You begging her to come sit the fuck down. So what do you have at the table for her to sit down for in the first place? As a man. As a man. What are you table niggas doing right now? Because all I see is niggas sitting at the table begging a bitch not to get up, trying to make her seat more comfortable. You know. What did you say, Archer? I'm skipping? Like a record? What do you mean? Skipping? Like you can't hear me? I mean, I suppose you're right. I was gonna oh, okay. Now I was gonna panel that shit because I was gonna panel that one tomorrow because the reason I was gonna panel the one tomorrow is because, again, we got the bitches back to the table, but at what cost? What was the cost of getting bitches back to the table? Again, and again, my other question: what did you bring to the table? Is she the table like she said she was? Because remember, bitches were saying that. I am the table. So is the bitch the table? I mean, just by her showing up is the table? I need to understand what the table is now. Like, you know, did we do like new niggas and change charisma to Rizz so the table means something else? Like, what does the table mean? Like, what is it? Like, because I know it's not the same definition as it was before. It can't be. It got to be some new shit. Because if bitches are at the table, they ain't leaving you nothing to eat. They drinking up all the wine. They ate the big piece of chicken. They even took the wings, the flats, the ones that I like the most, the flats, because I don't like the other side. I only like the flats. When you eat wings, because that's the best. It's the best part with the two little bones in there and shit. The flats is the best. They ate all those too. They take all the shit you like from the table. The only thing left on the table is potato skins. That's it. Potato skins. You want some potato skins? Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So yeah. I mean, if people want to have a conversation, we could probably do that. I'll do that shit on Rumble. That way, if somebody says something wild, they won't spank the stream. And also, again, the jig is up over here. This shit is conquered. I don't know why they even took Cynthia G off the air, because this shit is conquered. That bitch was right. Cynthia was right. Niggas is conquered. Niggas is conquered. I don't think I'm gonna clown niggas on the way out the door either. I know I did that last time, but I'm not gonna do that. Not this time. I'll do it tomorrow. I actually feel bad. I mean, watching us be like this, like, you know, like I was talking about earlier with the pretend tough shit. Like, watching us be this fucking pressed over pussy is depressing. It's actually depressing. I know I be making fun and shit, or imitating people and talking shit, you know, talking cash shit, but yeah, bro, this shit is actually pretty depressing when you really take some time and think about how a nigga can just change his entire sense of self-worth and have ass backward talking points, or be stuck in a fucking Groundhog Day ass conversation for for the better part of a decade with no movement, you know, over this shit. I think if I do got something to really say at the end of this shit, it's so we I know we're not gonna stop talking about this. I get that. I'm not the nigga telling everybody to stop talking about it either. But what I will say is, if we're gonna keep talking about this shit, we gotta stop getting outclassed and outdone by the bitches. You gotta understand, every time we talk about this shit, they get more game and they use it. The difference between them and us is they use it. They take all this information and they upgrade. They keep getting software update after software update after software update. These bitches is running on a whole different kernel than us. They fucking us up. And they're gonna continue to do it because one of the problems is we keep thinking they don't know any better. We keep coddling. That is our biggest fault. To think that they don't know any better, and we're just these as a man ass niggas that's gonna always be on top no matter what they do. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. So that's pretty much the only thing. Like, cause women figures this shit out, man, and I mean, it's not even a fight. If I'm being honest, it's not a fight. Like, they fucking won, niggas. It's super raps. Y'all see the new internet. Y'all see it. Y'all see the new YouTube. Y'all see the new manosphere. I'm not saying anything nobody don't know. Still got the fucking, we still got the infiltrator niggas hopping on panels late at night when they don't think nobody watching, getting their shit off, trying to softly change niggas' minds, inserting their little comments where they can, because every little bit helps. You know what I'm talking about? The bitch niggas that's on the bitch's side anyway. The soft niggas always talking about, always projecting. Them niggas. So if you take away anything, man, it's just, at this point, we gotta start getting more academic about this shit. If niggas gonna be bringing up stats, learn the fucking stats. This problem is a psychological problem. It's a philosophical problem, and it's a biological problem. You have to, at the bare minimum, fundamentally educate yourself in all three of those if you're going to talk about this shit. You know, so I guess Genesville was right. I wouldn't call them directives. It's just that just think about it. Just think about it. Like you're engaging in something that has taken years of human evolution to become what it is. Thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. And the only thing we got to show for it is pulling opinions from our dick and then acting like we act like our experience is the only experience and niggas need to follow our experience. We don't look at the collective experience of everybody else around us. Like, and the thing is, to be honest with y'all, your experience matters. Your experience is a statistic. If you had success with the bitch, that's a statistic. If you had failures with the bitch, that's a statistic. And that's coming from the same person. You could be a person that started off failing with the bitch and then ended up more successful than any other nigga on the planet with the bitch. But it all matters. It all matters. But that doesn't mean that your opinion is the compiled opinion of every man on the planet. It just means that just like you, a lot of people have had the same experience as you. And a lot of people had different experiences. And a group of niggas that had the same experience. In fact, the same niggas who have all the success with the bitch also have the same experience as niggas who's failed with the bitch. The only difference is the niggas who are now successful with the bitch are probably less likely to exploit their lowlights. It's all a highlight reel. Everybody wants to show the highlight reel. Everybody want to show the highlight reel, and that's it. And that's okay, as long as we can acknowledge that people that are still working with a lowlight reel are also statistics. All this shit counts. All of it counts. And again, bitches are willing to accept their lowlights and highlights. The difference is bitches can overcome their lowlights. They can overcome their lowlights. You know, titty power. So I mean, that's it, man. Just educate yourselves a little bit more. We got to start approaching this conversation with a bit more academia in mind. You got to be more academic about this shit. I'm not telling you to become a nerd. That's not what I'm doing. Even though you niggas turn into nerds over shoes and cars. You niggas turn into nerds over music. You niggas know the whole discography of a motherfucker who used to do boom bap rap in the fucking 90s. You're turning into nerds over that shit. But the one thing that everybody is here gathered around talking about, you can't learn that? Not even a little bit? Won't learn anything related to it. It's right there. You talk about it every day, but you won't learn anything academic about this shit because bitches are. If you notice, women have way better talking points than we do. Bitches is frying niggas on panels. Like shrimp. Seasoning niggas. Talking about that fucking Louisiana. That Louisiana rub. Just spreading it on niggas. The niggas getting fucking sauteed out here by bitches on panels. And then, not only that, but bitches is starting to become comfortable with their power. Comfortable. You know what happens when a nigga becomes comfortable with power? And they supposed to be the less reasonable sex? If we the reasonable niggas and we can't be trusted with power, what do you think happens when the fucking unreasonable nigga gets power and becomes comfortable with power? Comfortable. Where they just literally telling niggas, no, I don't want a family. No, I don't give a fuck about being alone in my 40s. Oh shit, I just thought about something before I go. Sorry, I'm keeping you niggas. Yo, last thing. This will be the last thing, I swear. Before I forget, this is the thing. Women are okay with being alone as far relationship wise, because the things we think about women, the things we assume about women, about how they don't get along with each other, they always stunting on each other, they dress to stunt on each other. Women are a collaborative gender. They collab more than us. Why? Because evolutionarily they had to. This is what I'm talking about, being more educated about this shit instead of pulling opinions from your dick. According to all the science we have throughout human history and your naked eye and your common sense and your collective experiences as men, we all know that women are group people. They group up. Regardless of how much they, I can't have a girl boss over me because bitches don't like bitches. They still do it. They still do it. They still group up with each other. They still are way more collaborative than us. They work in groups better than we do. And it's not because they're inherently better at doing it. It's not because they're better communicators. That's bullshit. If anything, men are likely better communicators simply because we have to communicate very difficult ideas and engineer them. And we also have to delegate responsibility of these complex ideas down to people who don't understand the entirety of the complex idea in order to get shit done. Case in point, this is how skyscrapers are built. Most of the construction workers working on a skyscraper did not write the blueprints. The architect did. And the blueprints are complex. Get me? The nigga working the jackhammer doesn't give a fuck about what those blueprints, how they were created and how much math went into it. All he knows is, I got this jackhammer, I'm gonna break this fucking concrete up and dig this dirt. You don't need to know anything else. So men, we do have to communicate things in a much better fashion. This is how engineering is born. This is why engineering exists. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that because if I'm doing like some tit for tat shit, I'm not gonna say men or women are better than. I'm not even gonna take that position of men being better communicators and women being better. Humans can communicate. All I'm saying is women communicate differently than we do because, and it's not even different. Let me take this back. They don't communicate differently. They communicate as a group, and they collaborate more than we do simply because they have to. We don't have to. That's the thing. We don't have to. A man can solo some shit. 5 men can put together a car. So can 1. 5 men can put together the car, and the car will be engineered soundly and will run like a fucking. It'll purr like a kitten and run forever like a Toyota. 5 men can get together and do that. And so can 1. So can 1 man. That's our problem. If we can do something ourselves, we don't give a fuck about any other men doing it. Women, on the other hand, even if they can do something by themselves, they still want to have a group effort on it. They want people to appreciate something they've done together. They want to share the experience. Men don't give a fuck. Men are like, I'll share the results of what after I'm done, come look at what I did. That's the difference. It's not that it's not that we don't communicate as well. We just don't want to. That's why. We can if we want to. We just don't want to. We don't give a fuck. If we can do something, we're gonna fucking do it. So, again, that's it. I think I'm done with that. So, Blaze, they're inherently communal, and we're not. Even though, when it comes to the important shit, we are communal. If we have to fight, sure, we'll group up. We'll develop communication strategies that are probably the most effective. Like, for example, Navy SEALs. These niggas communicate without talking. They communicate with subtle gestures. Hand gestures, head gestures, eye gestures. All of that shit. Lights, Morse code. Combination of these things. Whistles. They imitate animal sounds. All of that shit. Anything to get an advantage. Men can create communication methods that are highly sophisticated and look primitive. Yes, we can do all of that, but we only communicate in this way when it matters to us. Like if it's very important. Again, like if we're at war, we'll take that effort and communicate in these type of ways. Outside of that, we just don't give a fuck. We simply don't. So anyway, that's it. You niggas enjoy your night. I am going to get some sleep. Probably take some notes for tomorrow, and then if y'all can make it to the panel, please do. Y'all have a good night.